Good day. Welcome to the Kenzie McCade channel. My name is Kenzie McCade. I really wanted to reach out to you today to basically share how I am noticing that with COVID-19 and with it being day 5 of isolation here in the UK, people are getting quite down, and I very much wanted to connect face to face with you all and say that and to make this connection, because connection at this point in time is so incredibly important. And also, I am surprisingly really upbeat right now, and only because there are a lot of things that I'm doing with a good dose of self-discipline that's really working for me. And I really wanted to share what I'm doing with you all, so that hopefully you can take some of these tricks and basically work with them for you, so that you can feel better about your day, your achievements, and making the most of your environment. So starting up first thing in the morning, what I'd like you to try and do is bring the covers back, and I want you, if you don't have the energy to make your bed, just lay the covers back in a really neat position. It's surprising how much a neat bed will make the difference to the start of your day. And say to yourself, I've made my bed. You've achieved something. That in itself, as crazy as it sounds, will make you feel good. Okay, number 2, downstairs, wherever you are, go get yourself a drink. And you're having and enjoying that drink, start to have a look at all that is around you and just take a moment to appreciate all that you have. I know this can be challenging in these dark times, but I really want you to try and find something, search for something, look around you. It might be your home, it might be your stability with family being in and around you. It might be an appreciation of a pet who is by your side day in, day out, giving you that support. It might be the fact that you've got, a fantastic situation happening for you at work or with friends, or a community that is vibrant and asking if there's anything you need. So look around you, just appreciate. It could be the sunlight coming in through the window, it could be the fact that we're moving into spring, or it could be, you enjoy, the autumn wherever you are, and just taking a moment to enjoy the outside, be it even from a back garden right now. So I felt it was important to take this video here. I know it's not the best lighting, but really I don't care. I wanted to share with you these beautiful flowers, which right now obviously very difficult to come by in shops. It's not an essential item. However, I felt when I went to the shops for essential items, I picked these up for me because I felt very important that they are a sign of life to me. They are vibrant, they are beautiful, as you can see here in the sunshine. So, and I wanted to take this in a sunny spot. It's a beautiful day outside. I haven't been outside at all today, and I haven't been outside for a good number of days, but it's so important to appreciate things like this and see the beauty of life, the life that it is around us, be it birds singing or whatever it may be. Just take a moment because it's so wonderful. Okay, so whilst you're having that drink and you're appreciating all that you do have, please make a to-do list and be kind to yourself. Don't go crazy, don't go to town, don't make the list very big. I'm talking about quick wins here, something that's going to make you feel good, something that maybe you've wanted to get to for some time and is only a 5-minute job, but do you know what, you just haven't had the time for it. Let's see if you can carve out that 5 minutes or whatever it may need to get that done. So off the top of your head, just have a think about what you need to achieve today, or what you would like to achieve today. Make that list, and then just take a moment, enjoy your drink, and look at that list and say to yourself, what is the top priority? If nothing else gets done, which is okay, if nothing else gets done, what is my top priority for today? And just put a little mark against it, highlight it, whatever works for you, and note that that is your one achievable for the day. And do you know what, when you mark that achievable done, you're going to feel so good about it. And this is just really, I know this sounds very basic and like, yeah, we've all heard this before, but it is amazing how much confidence you can get from ticking that one thing off that you've been meaning to do for a while. And or if you're finding it hard to get that one thing done, break it down into a really small step. What's the first thing you need to do, and just get that done. Keep going until you actually achieve that first step, and it could be as much as pick up the pen to start mapping something out, or you know having a conversation with yourself as to what done looks like, and working the steps out to how to get there and breaking it down. So I'm just going to switch around because I'm making my leg a bit dead here trying to set up. Okay, right. So next thing, whilst you've been appreciating all that is around you, I want you to take a moment to appreciate yourself. Now, what can this look like? So people use positive affirmations all the time, and they can be things along the lines of, I am powerful, I am strong. There's plenty of them on YouTube. You just literally look up positive affirmations and you repeat what the person is saying. Take a moment and you absorb it, feel it, and it is so powerful. I don't know how it works, but it works. Well, I do know how it works. Apparently, the words that we say to ourselves are more important than the words we say to anyone. Or they're the most important words, are the words we say to ourselves. And the more positive you make the words that you say to yourself, the happier you will be. If you say to myself, I'm rubbish, I'm always late, I can't do this, I'm struggling, then you'll feel the weight of those words. You say, I'm strong, I can get through this, I've achieved before, I will achieve again, I'm determined, I've got energy. Even if you feel that it's a lie, say it anyway and keep saying it. Say it over and over and over, and your brain will listen and it will start to feel the effects of what you're telling it. I know that's crazy and it sounds crazy, but it works. Trust me, it really does work. You have to give it a try, and try it for a good, solid 5 days if you can. It's an amazing, powerful thing to do. So, okay, you've done that self appreciation, incredibly important. You've had a reflection moment on all the things that you have done. Okay, the next thing is, whatever level of fitness you're at, I want you to think fitness, and I want you to go onto YouTube and just do a search. I want you to search for the exercise method that you love the most, and it could be walking. And I know it's difficult to walk indoors or in your garden, but that is achievable. Have a look on YouTube for anything that you enjoy, from yoga to PE to weights. You will find that they are. Sorry. You will find that they are. There is something out there for everybody. You will find something that works for you. So for me, what I've been doing at 9 o'clock every morning, I join a YouTube video and I just literally participate in that from my lounge. I just clear a space, and I make sure I'm in my gym stuff ready to rock. And I pushed through that workout. It's only half an hour, and to be honest, most of the time the person that is running the video is chatting more than anything. So you do get plenty of rest time. I find that whatever exercise he's just talked me through, I carry on doing whilst he's talking, so that I make the most of my time. Or I go break if I'm tired. I go break and I do something minor, so that I'm multitasking, that I can drop at any point in time to rejoin that workout. And I keep switching so that my mind and my body are completely focused, and I'm resting and also drinking water. That's the other thing that is really important to do at this point in time. And as crazy as it sounds, it will make a difference to your mood. You must think water. You must think water. You must think hydration. Hydration is so incredibly important. It can make the difference to a positive mind or a negative mind. It can make the difference from procrastination to being energized and cracking on. It is obviously a life source. We all know that, but really, 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 it is a life source for your brain, for your mental capacity, for your mindset. I have an app on my phone. I think it's called My Water. I have an iPhone. Let's have a look. So it pings me. I've said, please do ping me. It pings me. Yes, it's called, it says I've achieved my goals. I achieved my goals for the first time ever. I didn't used to drink hardly anything, apart from maybe quite a lot of alcohol. So what this app does, though, is it tells me when to hydrate. and it keeps reminding me, and I can put in my amounts, I can customize my amounts too. It's free. And I achieved my goals for the first time first thing this morning rather than, sort of 1 in the morning, which is incredible. So utilize that or another app that works for you. After you've done your workout and you're hydrated, obviously you're going to feel a bit sticky, hopefully. So go grab that shower. And it's so important every day to take a moment to basically give back to yourself by keeping yourself your hygiene at a high level. I don't just mean general hygiene. I mean, um, it can be beauty, it can be shaving for men and feeling good from having that great shave. Hair washing, it could be, I don't know, for the ladies, shaving legs, that kind of thing, feeling pampered. Just take a moment to enjoy the shower. And what I would advocate, which I do, which I find hugely, hugely powerful, is whilst I'm in the shower, I make the most of the mental time where I'm in that shower so that I don't ruminate on the past. I don't ruminate on negative situations. If I'm feeling particularly low, I like to tune into YouTube and look up positive videos. And I listen on, so I basically have the YouTube on my iPhone. I tune in and I project via Bluetooth to a speaker and I turn it up because my iPhone won't go loud enough for me to listen in the shower. So I project it onto my speaker and I listen to that, and it's a fantastic space. For those videos, you don't have to watch the video. You can listen to the video, and I tend to watch them 2 or 3 times over to make sure that the message that is being passed on through those uplifting and empowering videos really do sink into my psyche. They sink into the deep core and the root of who I am as a person. They're amazing. There are so many great speakers out there now, and they're all putting their free content on YouTube. Please do have a little look. Find somebody that works for you. Find somebody that you connect with, and that is an amazing thing. And keep doing that as part of your shower routine. So after you've done that, and you've maybe treated yourself, it might be perfume, something like that if you can, whatever works for you. Have a little treat because you've done your workout. You should feel good about what you've achieved to date. Tick those things off your to-do list. Very good. And write done next to an item that you've achieved. That is amazingly powerful. To write the word done, I put it in capital letters. It feels good to strike through. I even tick all the way across something that I've done and I write done next to it. I've achieved, I've done something I wanted to do. That's very powerful and a real confidence booster at this point in time. The other thing to do is to take a moment to connect with somebody. And this may be a friend, a family member. Just take a moment to reach out and say, how are you doing? Do you know what I've seen on Facebook today, which is absolutely amazing, is my friend has posted in one post, he said, please do comment. I'm wording this as well as it sounds in Facebook, but I'm not doing it justice. But it's literally please do post your status, and it's got lots of different color hearts all the way down his post. Next to the color hearts are I'm feeling great to I'm really not doing so well. I could really use somebody to reach out and connect with me. So it's amazing. It goes from feeling fabulous at the top to not feeling so good at the bottom. And everybody's been putting their hearts in a reply to my friend's message. Now, luckily, through what I do and what I'm sharing with you now, I can honestly say, hand on heart, I feel great. I feel really good. And it's because I've had the self-discipline to follow this routine, which really works for me. And I'm hoping and I'm sharing because I wanted to connect with you, which one is hugely important. And two, I'm hoping to share and that others may benefit from what I'm doing now, which is making me feel good. And I want others to feel great. I want others to feel really good. And I want others to be empowered. And I want to be a vocal to how wonderful it can be, especially at this point in time, because it's so important. Okay, so take a moment to connect with someone, preferably face to face is ideal. Obviously you get, and I don't mean in person, I'm talking over WebEx, or it could be over Zoom or over Skype. Apparently there's another app that I've used which is called DoxyMe. I think it's DOXY.me, not sure though. And there are others, trying to think off the top of my head now what those others are, but they are conferencing apps, and you can have more than two participants in the conference. Some of them are capped at a number of minutes. I think the majority of them are free. Have a little look on the internet, have a Google, and find out what conferencing tools there are out there, and find one that works for you. Download and have a play, make a phone call, reach out to a family member, get them to install it on their side, presuming they've got the internet, and make that connection with somebody. So vital to see somebody's body language, to see their faces, to know that they're okay, you know, to ask them about their situation. How are you doing? How are you doing? And take a good long pause to listen, and try and bolster somebody else's spirits, because I tell you what, when you try and bolster up somebody else's spirits, my goodness, that will make you feel really good. It is a really good way of making you feel good. You feel like you've given back, you've helped someone, you push them through. Talk to them if they're worried about money, and a lot of people and you know, everybody is right now. Let's not beat around the bush. We're all concerned, so let's have that conversation, and let's try and utilize this space and this connection to think about ideas for somebody else's business that is completely innovative. Yet let's use this space to thrash out and kind of look at the problem statements, and to think, is there a better way? Could this be done in a different way? Could this be done via that mechanism? If we drop that and that didn't happen, what would be the consequence? Is it really a necessity? You know, is there a better way to do this? Always challenge, is there a better way? Because if you can be innovative and find a fantastic way of achieving something, it feels good, and it opens up that conversation. So brainstorm with the person that you're connecting with, help them, ask them questions, understand why it has to be a particular way. You know, get the detail, get the information, and present, present ideas to them. Is there another way of looking at something? Spin it on its head, have a look at it from a different angle. It's such a vibrant space to be creative at this point in time. Hey, the world that we're living in right now, we must be creative. So have a think, and do share, and do have that conversation with that person, and try your best to be positive and give positive insights, positive feedback. um Congratulate them for what they have achieved, and get them to look at that and be proud. Try and pull that out in the conversation. So okay, the other thing before I sign off are monitor throughout the day. If you can, split your mind into two. Monitor what you're feeling, what you're thinking. And if you're finding that your mood has dropped, I want you to challenge why it's dropped. What have you just been thinking about? It's very difficult to do this, but it's very, very, very cool. Once you do it and you practice doing it, it will be there. It is such an amazing thing to do. If you can work out, just start for every, and you can even set a timer on your phone. Set a timer once every hour, and then when your alarm goes off, how am I feeling? How am I feeling? Has my mood dropped? What was I thinking about? What's not serving me? What's not working for me? And you'll get faster at working out when your mood drops. You'll get faster at working out what's caused your mood to drop. And you'll get faster at shutting that down the moment it starts. And you won't go down that train of thought, and you won't go down that negative pathway to make your mood affected by what you're thinking about. Very, very, very powerful. You can always also, just before I sign off, is you can also use a negative thought and actually say, no, I'm not thinking that. I'm going to replace you with a positive thought. And I have lovely heart affirmations around this house that my friends have bought me, that I put on every door. The one I love that's on my bedroom door actually, that I look at first thing in the morning and I take off my door handle every day, is replace every negative thought with a positive one. It is so true. Do it, do it, do it. Honestly, really, really, really important. Um, I'm not great at this, but my last share is to get a good night's sleep. I'm working on this space. I go from having very late nights to very early nights. Last night I was in bed and asleep at 8:30, but I was up at 4 this morning. I've done loads today. When you have good energy in sleeping well, you will find that it carries throughout your day. And I would advocate that when you start to feel tired, I know you have other things pulling you in, and you've got a routine, you've got family commitments and responsibilities, whatever it may be, but when you feel tired, listen to your body, and note when you really do need to recoup that energy and get a great night's sleep. Drink lots of water throughout the day. Think water. Think about what you're thinking about. Very key. Think about your mood. Um, don't let in negativity. Focus, work out when you're ruminating on something negative and shut it down. And basically, if you like this video, if you feel it's been helpful, if you've enjoyed seeing the flowers and listening to this upbeat message, please do tell me. I need to know what you love. I need to know what you don't like. Tell me when, if you don't like the setting, if you don't like the content, if you don't like something. I need to know this. So good, the bad, the ugly, I need you to share, please, because I need to know. And that will basically help me to help you to make these videos much more for you and much more powerful. Thank you for listening, and I hope that me reaching out to you today has helped. And please do try this routine and let me know how you get on. Good luck, and I shall be back with another uplifting message very soon. Take care.